Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Smoker Night. For those tuning in for the first time tonight, my name is Vitamin More. I'm your host. Tonight we're playing Trials in the Sky. Yeah, Trials in the Sky. Second chapter. I was trying to set up so I can get the voice mods with this, but I couldn't really figure it out, and I'm not going to deal with it. It looked tedious as hell. Yeah, you would think someone have just extract and input. It would be nice. Game's been out forever. Just put it in a file, drop it, and it works. It'd be wonderful. But not gonna happen. So we'll go back to reading it. Auto chapters? Yeah. Autos? Auto saves. That's cool. So we're in the clubhouse. We found the ghost. I really wish I could have got that voice mod. There's got to be an easier way. Maybe we'll figure it out. That way I can set up the rest of this one. It's got bird. We'll see. Now we got to go ghost hunting. We got the whole crew. Oh. Alright, I'm back. My magic. So, I know we gotta go back and... Wait, is there a spot I can sleep in here? I'm gonna sleep in the dorm. I hope I can sleep on the dorm. Not. I mean, I have to go through this with the EP I have. Oh, darn. Outfit award the school festival kind of made it for me. Super cute. Anyone allow me to sleep? Nope. Alright. Alright. That sucks. I should really be able to sleep. Let's see if I can leave. Maybe not. It's probably closed. Oh, you serious? There's gotta be a spot to sleep in here. A split second? I don't have to go through an entire level without resting. I'm gonna have to. Gotta be a spot I can sleep. well. I just have to be really strict with my items here. Oh, I had to go with that. Gate is locked. Use the key. Maybe I'll find a healing point. We came here once before in the old, in the first one. Can't see it. Magic like right here. So this is the old schoolhouse, huh? Now we're getting somewhere. I can feel my blood begin to sing with the terror of it all. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, I forgot to give Jazzy a med. Not just my fault. Come on, old girl, stop. You two sure seem terrified, all right. Oh. What's up? Still on the door. Calling card? This is a card. Great. Jazzy. Attention, not until I start screaming do they want attention. Let's see what's written on it. 0 uninvited wanderers. Welcome into my twin's abode. You do not fear the curse of 1,000 years. And hasten to join me. The first curse. Come on, Jazzy, relax. Get out. Love her to death. Bring time. First course is in the great room. First curse is in the great room. The hollow flame shall guide thee. What? The card was engulfed in flame and burned away. What the hell? Oh, maybe it's spontaneous combustion. I've heard that it happens with spooky, but poltergeist. What a provocating little ghost we have. Attempting to riddle us, is he? Ooh, it's on now. I'll teach him not to mess with real living people. Well, long as you can keep that gravy up, we'll be okay. And check it out. But the hollow flame shall guide thee. The hell does that mean? Be willing to guess that the great room is the big entry hall just beyond. We'll need to investigate. Right, come on. Good guest over here last time. I don't remember this at all. Out. Hollow flame. I guess you could think of a candlestick that way. This is the only one that isn't lit. Let me take a look. There was a card with a candlestick. The second curse is within the classroom. Seek the south-facing student. Card burst into flame. Whoa. Well, at least the answer was right. For a classroom this time. A south-facing student in an empty school. If I remember correctly, there are 4 classrooms total on the left wing, 2 on each floor. Right then, let's check them out and watch our company. Pure bomb. The chest is empty as well as the creativity after writing all these messages. Sure, it has something to do with me being kid south. There's no compass. Second card, a candle. Second card, within the classroom, seek the south-facing student. Door's locked. He doesn't fit. All right. Wow, I clearly have to go to that classroom because this was a classroom. Found a bunch of stuff. Hope you washed your hands if you're going to double dip. Facing go. All the desks are messed up, but this one looks okay. And it's pointing exactly south. Probably it. Let me take a look. There was a card in the desk cavity. Third curse lies within the garden. See ye the fallen neck. Card burst into flame. Yowie! Well, that's what's right, at least. But where's the next one? Fallen neck is in the garden. A metaphor clearly for what? Marvelous mystery. Right up there. Monster. Fallen neck in the garden. This matches the requirements in a way. Yeah, let's look into it. Looks like it. Look, the stone planter had a card in the old key. Now, a dying force. Curse is realized. Overcome the final trial and stand before me. Card burst into flame. Received a rusted key. That's the end of the riddle. I hope dying curse is realized. It's just a metaphor, though. Regardless, he wishes us to use the key. Let us find a lock. It might open. Save. The door is locked. Use the rest key. The dragon I shall face thee. That shall. Is this a statue of a dragon? The statue's been here for as long as I can remember. Apparently, it's carved in the image of a dragon who used to reside in Liverpool. Huh, buddy? Something's off about this. Let's see. Let's see if there's any kind of trick here. There's a switch. Bingo! Oh, they couldn't show an animation like that. Or something like this could be beneath the statue. I see a butt. Hi, Dark. Nice butt. Not a bad little plan. This is getting quite exhilarating. Yeah, someone's really trying to make this fun. If there was a touristy trap place, I bet it'd get a lot of guests. But, you know, something about all of this seems weird, like beyond what you expect. Sorry, how's your night going, man? Like those cards, doesn't that seem weird for a ghost? There was a guy, I remember a quest that the guy did the cards for. He was like a phantom thief. Yes, it would seem difficult for an incorporeal spirit to do all this. Ooh, that sucks. Well, go redneck. Go get a styrofoam cooler, some jugs of water, pan, and some duct tape. And some PC pipe. Or those metal vents, like drain vents. And you can make yourself a self-made AC. Gotta keep jugs of frozen water. So all you do is basically take that unit, set it on the ground, cut a hole on one of the sides, put the pipe in there, that metal pipe that was the drain pipe, or some PVC piping, big enough one. Duct tape that in. We also need a fan. Put a lid. Well, actually, take the lid of the styrofoam container. Place your fan around it. Cut a hole. Put the fan down there and duct tape the fan down. Or on the side so the fan blows into it. Either one. You put the jugs of ice, the jugs of water that are now ice that you kept in the freezer. Put it in there. Let that fan blow. You'll get about 60 degree temp. Yes, it seems difficult for an ethereal spirit to do all this. Either way, we're up against something that isn't going to be so easy on us. Keep it together. We're going down. But yeah, I hope they can get a fix, buddy. Oh my god, I saved. Yes! Yes! I feel better. It's a healing mark. Usually means a boss. What the hell is that thing? Huh? Oh, hell. Here we go. Alright, this thing is called a Mukai. Monster made of accumulated dust and grime. Absorbs prey fluid from the fire and earth.
Guys, come on!
preparation. What's up, dude? We need to move. I do. Playing a little bit this morning, actually. I keep failing this recent Rafinha. Oh my God, Dorothy. Don't die, Dorothy. If you die, I die. What? Ah, oh, waste of an attack. He's alive. Don't bother doing the Phineas anymore. Sick of them. Fair enough. I mean, God, you hit like a truck. God, it hits like a truck. So I guess we just had to sit there and spam, what now is that? Right? Space. Stone it is. Let's put the spam magic on it. Nice crit. Oh, you love that. Do them. Usually don't have too much issue. Oh, come on! Die. It's like a beast, dude. Yeah, but it's away. Killed my healer, dude. Oh my God. I feel like reset the fight. Terrible. I guess I should look into the box.
We're good to go.
Who's gonna kill her? Come on, do some damage. No, it's not going to do any damage. Oh, yeah.
Let me show you the true essence of
Completely blocked Agnes. But yeah, I keep up to date with it for the most part. I still have to do the Transcendence thing. No! Bastard. This is tough. Oh, God, stop it. Yes, hurt. Imagine if it did 0. I'd be a little upset with it. Glad he resists that. Water. Have her move. Quick. No, leave her alone. No, leave her alone. I should be doing the other one. Keep her alive. She dies. It's game over. So there's apparently a voice mod you can get for this thing. Where they start, it'll read out the voice, the text dialogue is.
Enjoy the show.
Apparently there's a PSP version of it. But it's such a hassle to get the mod working for this version of it. Oof. We did it. That was a couple pieces of cake, I think. So, this place, some kind of underground ruin. Yes, it seems so. The architecture is similar to the building in the Middle Ages. I had no idea that the place was like this, but so close to the academy. The monster in this place is a thick of copper cheeks and a white itself. This ruins must be the trial mentioned in the card then. Yeah, no way we can bring any unarmed civvies with us any further. Yo, camera girl. Huh? What's up? You heard all that. This place is death trap for someone like you. Go back to the room where we just in and wait for it. Aw, but I wanted to go get some awesome ghost pictures. Hey, don't worry, Dorothy. We'll come back if we find anything, okay? You can get your awesome pictures then. Hell, I gotta. Be careful, okay, guys? I think tomorrow I might look into getting the voices and. All right, let's move out. So, I got something in today. Quick, go to my here. I updated my Quest 2 headset. Need to get some googly eyes. But I got a power pack for it, extended cord, fits nice. And I have some lenses coming in so I can put on top of here for prescription lenses. I also picked up some covers for my controllers. Ah. Ah. Dig it. Oh. It's a green screen effect. Oh, that's trippy. Yeah, I also picked up some handles for my. Alright, let's move out. Keep an eye on the monster, the tough monster. So that's gonna only fight the one. Right. Of course. Naturally. Oh my god, that was so tough. But yeah, for Dissidia, I try to do everything I can. But like this last one, I've tried twice to complete it, and I get all the way to the end, and they end up killing me. I end up beating it this time, but I didn't complete it. So I might have to try it again. Finger 2. Oh boy, you came back to visit me. Does that mean you're the first of my first 5? So we're going to explore. On the process, we're going to grind up. Do what attacking. We can save EP. We'll definitely do that. Yep. This says mist-like monsters that lurk in the fort. Low gas at the enemy is difficult to get. You have to hit them. Fire and water. Basic attack without. We'll have them do that. Oof. Oh, you interrupted me, you little shits. Stop, that was bullshit. You cost me. Okay, so this simple attack. So, I feel that is the right way. I'm gonna go back up here. Down. Hey, if I can kill these things and not use my EP, I am happy. Terrible. Single tumbleweed rolls from one side of the chest to the other. Make sure we find everything in here. So, what you been up to? What you been doing in TFO, buddy? Oh crap! You can charge what you have taken from this chest. You can never restore. And monster. What do we got? Ancient Archaism, when defeated, it emits a sound bolstered. So, weak to water. Fire. If I wait, let them round up. Especially put on every banner, get lucky with all the LDs except the monthly only share. Except this month. Oh, you only got tears. I managed to snag a few of them. I hope that guy moves. That will do. Some AoE damage in there. Ooh, that was nice. So the idea is to kill them all at once. Yeah. So that's not good. You alive. And pray to God damage gets split. No!
Your aid, please!
Right.
Bad. kill it. I'm sorry, so you're not getting squat.
Shit.
Oh my goodness gracious. Feather brooch. There's 56 chests you opened. Congrats. No, just kidding. So, Stella's down. You need to go back and heal. This does prevents faint. We need to go back up to... Oh no! No! Don't kill her! Kill yourself! My goodness gracious. Oh! Stick down there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've been trying to pull in a little bit banner as well. I managed to get Fang, but I wasn't able to get Dashes. Fang's not. Especially when you pair him with like Lightning and Terra. So that took me around a circle. Cool. Fine. Oh, you missed? Fair. So I think what I'm going to do is be safe and save after every fight. Let's see. EP charge. No matter how desperate you loot, you can't find anything in the chest. The chest gives you a smug look, prompting you to scroll back. Poison them. Okay.
Here for a rematch.
Here. I want to make sure I go the right way. Insulated tape. The vase. A vase. It's a posh. No, it's a super chest. Super chest can give me some more loot. So yeah, I have enough tokens to actually get the BT. I'm trying to pick who I want. I didn't get Terrace. I ended up getting Garlands. That was awesome. So I might end up using them for Terra, or I might wait. Have you had any luck with the BTs? Oh, it's not a surprise attack. Yes, BT, but she wouldn't give me the LD. Oh, that's tough. Hopefully you can snag an LD next time it shows up. I managed to get all hers.
Enjoy the show.
I was gonna pity her, but I was able to get it done. Bible bomb, awesome. Another area I need to go to. Attack 2, that's awesome. Open the chest, number of chapters. I'm scrolling out, that's probably normal. That attack with a bait. My baits. Goes down. Attack goes up. He's strong enough. She doesn't reappear until BT plus starts, so that's a year. Oh, hopefully you can snag it then.
Should have done that. Take that.
Have you been playing any other games lately? Nice. Picked up Biomutant. I'm playing that a little bit. Playing Elite Dangerous. I think that's on sale right now on Steam for like $8. I was playing that, testing out in VR and using a controller, but bought me a Hostess and planning on using the flight controllers with it. Terror Bomb. Kitten curled up in the chest. Aw, it's so cute. As a result of a cute kitten Titus, you forget to take whatever else. Come on, why are you attacking the ones there? Ah, man. Damn fast.
Well, that takes care of that.
All two. That might be the right way too, but I don't want to go the right way yet. Definitely the right way. No, come on! And you put her to sleep. What I'm gonna do is that. Guinness, please. There we go. I think we're gonna go heal up and then come back. The chest is empty, but at least the interior is really nice. Velvet lined and everything. So, now this is the right way. I'm gonna go this way. Get a heal in there. Have you ever played Elite Dangerous, Dark? Hey, okay, well, if you want to play it, it's like $8 on Steam right now, it's on sale. So this game is huge. You're actually flying around in a spacecraft you start off with. So you're in your own spaceship. To get from point B to point A is literally light years. They actually use star maps that they've actually captured over the years. So you get to see planets and stuff that we know of. You do basically courier mission. There's space fighting, so you're actually in your ship. You got let's see what else is there. There's mining expeditions where you actually go to asteroids, different like galaxies and mine. They actually updated it so that the latest expansion will now allow you to control your character like Destiny, and you go through and do dungeons and shit and fight with guns. Ooh. Wait for them all to be kind of in place with each other. have them gather up a little bit. Oh, you stopped them. Fine. That's exactly what I want. Come on. A bit closer. Come on. It's alright. Oh, stop.
Let me show you the true essence of music. Take that!
That do. Radiant revives KO and heals. Nice. Broke my characters, man. Does it do cleanse? Defense plus if CP 200 plus. Oh, they stunned him. Dicks. I think I'm faint. Yeah, baby! I got them all in one hit.
Should have done that.
Gas too. Ever notice nobody else is running around looting these things? Why do you think that is? That was beautiful. Another one? Oh. Oh my god, no. Oh, we gotta take out. That's not nice. Oh.
Come on.
Don't interrupt him. Fine. Just don't interrupt big guy. Right in there. Fine. There's more distractions than anything else. So Magnum can do that. Oh boy, he already hits like a truck, so I want to make sure we kill this guy. Vent, airstrike, deliberate.
Take him down!
I should be focusing on. I gotta remember to do this stuff.
This says here.
Ice hit. Oh my god, it blinded her. Oh god. Oh god, stop. Like a truck, dude. Oof.
Come on!
Oh my god. Oh, HP guard. Serious.
Let me show you the true essence. Take that!
Ugh. I had it right. I shouldn't have done that at all. Oh no!
Take him down!
next turn.
Now, light of the heavens, radiant blast!
Doesn't have grip. Oh, I got rough.
We're good to go!
Hope there's another heal point. Good. Done. Well, we're gonna run my ass all the way back and go heal. I'm out of mana. Go, go, go! Kick my ass! Magic. Down, baby girl. From. All right. Gotta figure out where to go. Oh, yeah. Attacks, three attacks. Oh, shit. Oh.
Take that!
Hey, kill it. Not fair.
Shit!
Does he? Jazzy, need to stop here.
Here for a rematch!
Loafers. Pro tip: you can hide the body of an empty chest. I won't tell any in and out empty chest anybody. Wait. right here. Oh, that's the right way. That's a boss. Give me another healing item. Alright, so. EP charge. You're opening me again. Naughty. Stupid habit. Oh. Down. Okay.
Care for a rematch?
I know there's a thing in here. That went up. Nice. Anyway, so what I was saying about that game, if you like flying game, like space type flying game, it's actually really neat. If you have a VR to play it with, definitely play it in VR. Something before. Yeah, if you imagine all things that could have been. Rum powder. If I could get all this loot infinite amount of treasure in the same chest. No. It would be nice. Survival bomb. Awesome. Check as many times as you want. Nothing will ever be here again. I think that was everything. Right way. Oh shit. Asshole.
Take that.
Nicely done.
Not get this one. Dusty tablet. Wait, looks like a chest. Chest looks at you, and you both know that neither of you have anything left to give. Damn you!
Should have done that.
No! He's gonna kill her. Purple. Oh, you didn't die? Alright, gotten everything. I think it's time for the fight. Hey, here we go. Hey! I know this thing. Huh? Well, you've got a shadow. So I'm guessing you ain't a ghost. So just, who the hell are you? Before we get to this fight, I'm going to take 2 seconds to go get a drink. Good battle music. Dark, thanks. I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight, buddy. So, what do you think of the story in Dissidia? How are you liking it?
Welcome, I guess, to my humble transient abode.
I don't pay attention to it. I skip every cutscene. Really? What's the point? It's alright. Each their own. Oh, the story's pretty good, though.
I receive you with open arms. Your host will not disappoint, I assure.
A mask? He's exactly as you and Polly described him himself. So then, you are the ghost who has been disturbing Ron?
Indeed, I am Princess Claudia.
What? The masked man, but it's the princess? Whatever, dude. It's 2021. You can do what you want.
It's the greatest pleasure to meet you in person at last.
How do you know who... Oh, I thought he was introducing himself as that. He called her that.
Haha, my pet. There is nothing, no item or secret on this plane or above which I cannot take. But I am an unclothed and I have not introduced myself to my guest. Allow me then. I am Enforcer Number X, the mysterious gentlemanly phantom thief, Bleu Blanc. This is to say the Enforcer Number, and I guess X of the Society of Ouroboros.
Horus?
Oh, hell.
What games have you been playing, buddy?
Such murderous withering glares. I assure you they are not necessary today. I am merely here to perform a simple trivial experiment. Not even the slightest hair of my body has any attention to conflict.
DBD. DBD. What is DBD? How's Silent Hill going? Experiment.
Wait, it's the Black Orbman Colonel Richard had. The Gospel.
Oh, Dead by Daylight. I have that game. Out of a PS4. Me and my brother was playing it. No, wait. Dead by Daylight. Yeah, no, Until Dawn. Until Dawn is PS4. Dead by Daylight's the one where you gotta survive in Group 4, right? Shining Heart? I don't know. Stop rubbing against the heart.
Wait, except, unless my eyes deceive me, that one is even larger than the last. Interesting, because as this, you already know of the Gospel I had hold is a new model, developed for the purpose of experimenting, such as it has proven quite the aid in my test over the past few days.
Test? What test? Okay, yeah. I have that for PC. I could really get into it. I mean, I got into it. My brother and I were playing with it. But just not my kind of game. I don't like being hunted.
What indeed, as they say.
I don't like being the hunter either.
Picture is worth 1,000 words. Allow me to show you in person.
I mean, I played Evolve. That was alright.
Ghost. No, it seems to be a projection of some sort, cast onto the air using the device.
Really? What are you gonna be in Resident Evil? The big boss from 4? So what's SH? I've never heard of such a device being invented. Nemesis, yeah. It's 3, right?
Naturally not.
This is hologram projector that we developed.
Of course, the projector on its own can cast images little farther than you, but power of the gospel, one can do a thing such as this.
Ah, holy music, amazing. Really loud.
Well, the concept is clear enough, I think. The good citizens of Ron received a once-in-a-lifetime performance that should be thrilled. So this was all just a bunch of bullcrap pranks then?
Pranks, such an insult to my performance. It was a gift of enjoyment and distraction to the city suffering the stresses of a heated election. Can you not see the beauty of such a gift? Okay. I kind of get what you're doing. Alright, but tell me, why did you do all this? Why did you scare so many people?
What does Ouroboros have planned?
Really good.
But it is not my place to speak. The mind and purpose of the Grand Master.
Forgive me. Why I myself am here assisting in the plan, however simple. I have come seeking an audience with you, Princess Claudia.
What? Your beautiful pride, which was on such magnificent display,
and you brought justice upon the old mayor. I agreed to participate in this plan, to claim that beauty for my own. Oh, I have waited this day on pins and needles for months. You cannot imagine my joy. What? Justice upon? You mean what happened to the Mayor Dalmore?
Wait, how the hell did you know about that?
I was a fly on the wall for that little event, or perhaps a shadow. Like this, for example. He was the butler. Gloria, the master is speaking. You were the Dalmore Mansion. Phantom Thief is, in essence, a worshipper, a beauty. Oh. We chase it, we cove it, and that which is prideful cannot be attacked.
Princess, your pride has stolen my heart. Indeed, you have stolen the hearts of the Phantom Thief.
Ah, what sweet humiliation this is. My pet, how do you intend to atone for such a slight upon me? I don't really. He's so full of himself, he's about to fall over. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Oh, I beg you, do not compare me to that. So, you're an agent of Ouroboros. You aren't what I was expecting, but if you're going to try and hurt Chloe, I'm definitely gonna stop you. Estelle. Aww. Just for a moment. According to the law of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with intrusion, theft, and a bunch of other junk. We got a whole lot of questions for you. That's gospel being just a start. So come quietly or we break your teeth. Oh boy. Arrest me? While it would be invigorating to have a little... Marcus? I did choose... I won't say Francais. I did choose this place for a reason. I shall allow him to be your opponent, I believe. Huh? Who am I fighting? What the? I would say I have a bad feeling, but somehow I feel it's too obvious. Who am I fighting? Giant robot again? Yeah. What the hell is this thing? What the heck is that thing? In my words, exactly. Some kind of armored centaur machine? It's actually really cool. Quite. It seems he was once the guardian. Poor chap was half broken when I arrived. I repaired him out of the kindness of my heart. What's up? That's going good, buddy. I got something to show you real quick, LoH. This is my updated version of my Oculus. Got wires and gadgets and gadgets. I'm just waiting for the lenses to come in. I bought a battery pack. This brace stand, so it can fit my head better. Got the little pad thing I got last time. But yeah, the battery pack. This way it'll last for a couple hours now. And then I picked up some covers for my wristband for my stick. So I have lenses coming in, prescription ones. It only cost me $100. So cap in there, then they put the magnet one there. So I can take off the lens on and off when I want to. The hostess would be in Saturday. So I can use the joystick. And then I want to get two like big ass googly eye things for it. Maybe I'll start doing more VR stuff. The poor chap was half broken. Since he's here, I think he could serve as a worthy opponent, don't you? Have got to be kidding me. Here it comes. How's your day, buddy? Oh, come on. And those little bastards. Are you fucking serious? My guess is I should probably save those guys up for last. But that... Glad I went by quick. I went by alright. Well, if those little horse guys die, they buff everything with speed and attack. So if I can kill them quick and then power through the boss a couple of hits, it'll be alright. Don't hurt me. So magic doesn't work on fire. Where did you come from? I already know this is going to be a bad idea. Real bad idea. Yeah, until this guy one-shots me. Like, hopefully I can power through him. He's not gonna one-shot someone.
Hey, don't get me.
Bastard. Oh, what the fuck are you going to do? I need to impede. God.
Take that!
Hey, don't get me.
He's got attack plus 10 his next run. Oh.
Hey, don't get me.
that does some damage. Alright. Fine.
Now, light of the heavens, radiant flash!
Let me show you the true essence of evil. Take that!
Pay attention or I'll hit you.
Bad. Thing that can impede. Ah, no, this is going to be bad. Bad. No, no. Do you have anything that can impede? I don't have. Come on, impede, impede, impede! That. Oh no! Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me! Don't kill me! Oh my god, they didn't kill me, but... Fine. Next time, thanks, Jazzy. Oh, he killed himself! That's not good. Why would you do that? Oh, don't do that when he can die. Alright, noted. Alright, that's fine. Suck. Got it. I wouldn't have died if I didn't kill myself. Oh.
Piece of cake.
Wow. Yeah. We won, I think. What a waste of time. Alright, clown, your turn. Hope you don't mind a few missing teeth. Really now, such a lack of elegance is your fighting style. I hope for better. Well, if I must, let me show you a proper example of elegance. Amy! What? Torture. A gule. Oh. Huh? He did something to our shadows. Hey, stabbed your shadows. Interesting. He made the flames brighter, so your shadows became bigger. Apologies, my guest, but I must ask that you remain still from this point forward. You seemed surprised when Dalmore's treasure did this, however. For reinforcers, such abilities are trivial, even without such treachery.
No! Damn it. Expect this.
3. Stab the bird. Shadow. B. Even in midair. Ah, there you are, courageous little white knight. Your chivalrous bravery is admirable, but I must ask you to remain still for a while. Ah, my Princess Claudia, you are now a prisoner to my desires. How does it feel, I wonder? Do not think that this will break me. Even if you bid find my body, you shall never enslave my heart. Get your heart there you want. So long as I am myself, you will never take me. Yes, yes, those eyes. Those eyes that shine with such pride, beautiful pride, which say I will never break. That shine is what I desire. Ah, you are everything I hoped for. So apparently you can play this game with voices. I don't know how. I was looking it up. It's a lot of work. Requires the PSP version, Vita version. Are you everything I hoped for? Hey, cut the crap, okay?
Creepy, dude. Get the hell away from Chloe.
Creepy master? Really? Do not underestimate the beauty of my mind. You have a very dim understanding of refinement. Pet, I ask you, be silent. Oh, my apologies. You simply made a very crude mistake. I'm afraid I couldn't help but to give it an innocent chuckle. Oh? This should be amusing, in the way watching a pig wallow in mud is captivating. What exactly is my mistake, Bard? I certainly wouldn't deny Claudia's beauty, not even for a moment. Her beauty, however, extends far beyond the estimation of your frail, tasteless aesthetics by. You may approach her again when you have learned the first thing about beauty, gesture of the Grand Master.
What? Your words are bold in the face of death, Ereborian. What that gives the vagabond magician. What?
Take your time.
But what gives vagabond musician, scum such as yourself, any right to insult my sense of beauty? Choose your next words carefully, for they will determine your fate.
Then I shall phrase them as a question. What is beauty?
Tut, tut, you disappoint. I expect more than such foolishness. Beauty is pride, a distant light gleaming far above mortal cares. Indeed, can any other answers even be allowed? I think not.
Oh, shit. I gotta turn that off. It's not can I? Okay, turn that off. Really, I can't even laugh at such an answer. True beauty, Blue Blanc of Orvos, is love.
What?
Beauty only exists because people are brave enough to love. And without a love, without the bond of affection and... what is it? Camarade? Yeah, camarade. That binds us together. Beauty is not but a hollow illusion. Prideful and the humble both shine as a diamond in love.
Bah, how childish. Love is a hollow illusion. Cloddish.
Was it Jungler?
Beauty is an absolute. An existence does not depend on human emotions. Yes, just as the flower that blooms on the highest mountain, unseen by man, remains beautiful in anonymity. Ugh. Never been forced to listen to a more brain-rotting, stupid conversation in my life. I'm not quite sure what to say to all this. Never would I have expected to find a proper rival in the ways of beauty among such ruin. Musician, give me your name. Olivia Linheim. Wandering bard and a hunter of love, roaming to and fro in search of its perfect manifestation. As if you don't stop, you're getting kicked out. No, you can't help it, baby. Oliver Lindheim. I shall remember that name. Ah. Hey! I found you guys! Sorry! I know you said to wait, but you guys were just so late I couldn't wait anymore. Dorothy! Oh no, Dorothy, run away, please! Huh? Hey, a masked man in white clothes. You're the ghost, aren't you? You are! What? Ah, well. Okay, say cheese! Wah! Scree! Oh! He ruined the light. Ah! I can move again. Well. Hey, that flashbulb wiped out our shadows. What an astounding girl. Photography and perfectly timed heroism. All in one package. Leave it to me. Even though I don't know what I did. Ha! The gospel. It has been an age since I have been entertained so. You have my thanks, my guest. You son of a... What are you gonna do now? I'm going to end our rivalry for tonight. Forgive me if I seem an ungracious host. It appears, however, that I must take stock of my assumptions about you. I can see now why the Black Fang takes such interest in you. Black Fang? You mean Joshua? We are old acquaintances in this sense. The reason you came to my attention all was because I noticed the shock of black hair and those amber eyes with you. Though his memories have been returned to the stage of the moon, I do wonder where he's rehearsing. Ah, what the hell? He's teleporting with style. I must now take my leave, my guest. The true plan but has but started. I would gird yourself for a long labor and suffering if you intend to oppose us further. And I do intend to keep our little game going on the side. Till next time. He's gone. I still can't believe it. Wowie. It's like a magic trick. Most impressive. I suppose it behooves me to take him as my rival. Okay. We are so beyond worrying about him here. He may look like some pervo ballroom freak, but that power of his is not normal. Yeah. Ouroboros wasn't just that Lawrence punk. Then they're all way stronger than I thought. So if I decide to go with Charizard, Sarah, I guess you would have been with me in this. Guess so. And so the ghost incident that had so stirred Rowan come to an end. The next morning, Estelle and the gang parted with Dorothy and returned to the guild. I see. Good work, all of you. Society of Ouroboros. To be honest, I only half believed Caius is Cassius when he told me about the secret society up to no good. But, well, here is a reward for completing the investigation. Sure, didn't expect it to turn out like this. Rank plus. I have to resort for Brigadier General Bright and the rest of the army immediately. I get the impression they're desperate for information too. Yes, please do. If those chuckle nuts can make something like that halo, whatever thing, Ouroboros is capable of more than we are. Ouroboros is capable of more than we ever dreamed of. Not to mention whipping up another gospel like the frickin' Foyer Company. The real objective seems to have been performing experiments with the new gospel. The fuss about the ghost was little more than the whim of the man in charge, really. Luke Bunton called himself Enforcer Number X. I had to hazard a guess. Enforcer is probably a title for ranking agent in the society. Put money on the man who we know, Lieutenant Lawrence being another one. Still, yeah, I know. The Black Panther. That's what Joshua called himself the night he disappeared. Joshua was also an enforcer, I bet. Be just like that Phantom Fool. All those wood-like specialized skills he seemed to have made a lot more sense. I'm guessing he was hiding it from him really capable of the whole time he was with us. Yeah, maybe. Hey, Gene. What is it? The Phantom Thief guy said society's plan has only just begun. I think they've got plots and stuff mostly all over the world. Have you heard anything from the other branches? Anything weird? Nothing that stands out. I bet you're right, though. They're starting to act in the shadows all over the world. Given that our little ghost spot is over, it might be wise for you to head somewhere else. Yeah, good thinking. Don't suppose any of our branches need help in general? I guess Sias branch sort of. They stand by Gandu. Had to head to Gandu. Sounds like they're fairly undermanned at the moment. Okay then, we should head out there and help them. Will Ron be alright though? The Bosse branch is dispatching Sting to help us out in a few days. Melvin and I will be able to hold the fort until Sting gets here, I think. Oh, and once you get to Zeus, you may want to check in with Professor Russell. He might have an insight on the new gospel you guys observed. That's a good idea. I totally want to see Tita again. Anyways, so I'll head over there to his place right away. Well then, we should head for the ship port as soon as our preparations are complete. Jean, if you would be so kind as to prepare 4 tickets for the Zeus-bound flight. Pardon. Where do you get off taking the lead in? Hold on a second. 4? Well, naturally, you and I get. And then myself and Miss Chloe here, of course. But what? I thought you might come up with but. You gotta come with us. The search for Joshua is my mission as a hunter of love. Not to mention the matter of my new rival. That should be reason enough, I would think. Okay, wait. Leaving your total friggin' insanity aside for a second. Don't drag Chloe into this too, jerk. She doesn't even want... No, actually I was going to ask for the same thing. What? Malicious, mysterious society operating within the borders of Liberal, plotting who knows what. As what I am, I cannot simply ignore what they are doing. I must act. Besides, I want to help Joshua and you, Estelle. Aw, no. But your classes. This morning I sent a letter to the Dean College stating that I will be needing a break from the lessons. My exam scores are excellent anyway. I have all the credits I need to move on to the end of the year already. I'll talk to Jill and Hans about it, and they insisted I should go. What? Dang.
You don't do things halfway once you've made up your mind. Flo. Yeah, I'm sorry. I suppose I should be. But I am shoving myself. Will you stop, Jersey? Oh, girl. I'm back. Sorry for that. I'm sorry. I suppose I'm shoving myself onto you in a way. I can remain behind if you prefer. Oh, no, you don't. If you really want to come, I'd love to have you help. Agate, you don't mind, right? Why the hell no? Having her skills in oral arts and the bird hers around will help a lot. Thank you. Agate, Estelle, thank you. I give it my all, I swear. Well, we're old friends, after all. We're the Red and Blue Knights, remember? Now, let's combine our forces and find our lost princess. Right? Yes, lead on, Red Knight. Aw, then this would make me the lone, wandering prince from nearby country, here to take back the dark-haired princess. Even by force, even by force. You don't get to add rolls. Well, good to see that's all sorted out. In that case, though, we should classify you two as temporary assistants. That way the Gobe can pay the expenses for you. Yes, please do. Well, I shall assist you with all my heart. Let us be off. Don't send me off. I finished the second chapter. Whoa! I didn't get to turn in those quests. Whatever. Okay. Sneaking Shadows, Chapter 1 in. Alright. One in. Oh yeah, it's funny. I don't know why I like doing this, but I do. So, we finished off the next chapter. Onward to the next one. So the fete comes to an end, but the passion of the left in my heart still burns for me. Falls a little bit. My only solace is to wait into the pale moonlight, the cool breeze of the sea still my heated blood. Sorry to make you wait. Perfect timing. We are perfectly punctual, my friend. Not hurt you to learn to be fashionably late, you know? Sorry, but punctual is what I am. Now, what is your report? Oh, let us not be bored. So, yes? It has been a grand evening. Allow me to savor it a little longer. What's up, Kira? How you doing tonight? Hilarious. Like the character just holds up there and then falls. It's been a grand evening. Really, I'll take that as a report of I really like them. Like? The lovely princess has stolen even more of my heart. It's a miracle I yet to live, I tell you. How was your day, Kira? I voted on your poll. What's more, I met a rival in the arena of beauty and aesthetics. Rival? Me? Doing okay. Taking a break from Minecraft? haven't played Minecraft in a long time. I shall be quite busy these next few weeks, I think. You really are hopeless. You're welcome to pursue your hobby, but do not let it interfere with the plan. You need not worry about that score, my friend. On that note, here, take it. Very good. So, how did your experiments go? Yes, call it a 90% success rate or so. The hologram projector can accurately project for many hundreds of leaps. The first 2 or so projections were miserable failures, I'm afraid. After the third, however, the device worked flawlessly. Does trading with farmers at the moment to level 3? I'm not familiar how Minecraft works. I know there's so much things like you can do inside Minecraft, but how does trading with farmers work? There was some cause for concern, but not much. It does function. I'll report to the professor of the gospel. Really is as far beyond contemporary technology. I don't simply mean its ability to negate corporate. I know it was made by the 13 factories, but how exactly does it work? Not sure. I'm not privy to the details. According to the professor, these phenomena are just the tip of the iceberg. Fancy. Oh, so it's the stuff of miracles, is it? Miracles are the providence of she who dwells above alone. What does he mean, I wonder? Regardless, a few more experiments should make the potential gospel clearer. With that, someone down there. Oh, we've had a number of unexpected actors coming onto the stage this night. How shall we Mio in, I wonder? That's up to how hidden mouth. Come now, mouse. Cry for us. Bye. Sure who that little mouse is. Your life is spared, it seems. Thank adios for your life, Rodent. Bring on the beer! How does that work? Like, is it like a story-related thing, or for this Minecraft? Like, I know of Minecraft. I never really played it. I never got into it. I know there's things from like RPG story-related stuff to just build your own stuff. I've seen countless things that I'm not familiar with. Trading with farmers. Can't drink no more. Damn it. I coulda. Let me go back and rest. Father Kevin. Okay. Thank you, adios. Saints and anyone else I'm forgetting for saving your humble servant. Like I need to be told to give praise to the goddess. Which wants to tell? So those are the enforcers of Ouroboros, huh? In the building, exploring, gathered. Chapter 2, The Raging Lion. The Legends of Heroes, Gods in the Sky, the second chapter. Chapter 2, guys. Gathering eventually beat the Ender Dragon, but it takes a while to get there. I realized there was a dragon in that. I've seen people go after it, but I thought it was like a side thing someone made. I think I failed 2 of these quests. Okay, we're off to the Anyone have anything else they want to do before we go? Nah, I don't think so. Unless you can think of anything, let's book. I can think of one piece of business. Where does Miss Dorothy go? She disappeared quite suddenly, and now I'm curious as to where she could have gone. I think she went to go see Now in the hotel. It's a good point. I think we should go say hi. Thanks before we leave off. So I was riding back and forth between the village and my base with carrots for a couple hours. Can't really say anything. The game Elite Dangerous is like that. You're literally going back and forth between colonies in different galaxies. Like, yes, I think so too. Real Dorothy, your lies, really. Yeah, like every time I got it, it's like I never seen anything like that. It was basically just made me dig. We had to say goodbye to Matron Theresa and the children before we left as well, but tried calling them from the guild a minute ago and I think they're out. They are? Aw. I want to say goodbye too. Hey, we can write them a letter when we get to Zeus. They'll get a kick out of it. Worst comes to worst, it ain't too hard to get back here. Let's see. Once I get them to 3, I'm gonna work on the 9 map achievement. Yes, that's true. I'll write them. Hey, we'll write them. I want in too. Well, come, my friend. Let us away. The pulsing heart of the Orbital Revolution and the secret music. Almost done. Gold. Ah, what's that? I failed one? Press a kind of brace to come serve as a student school lecturer? Oh, I missed one. Creating great gamblers. Monster Ash Saber has inside Emporium Crossway. Bracer affiliated with the branch asked to respond immediately to confident in gambling ability currently set to the first floor of the Levantar Casino and Mall. So I think we have enough ingredients to go turn that in. Oh, I missed the quest. There we go. Time to do some side quests. You wouldn't have to be Lakeisha, would you? Yes, I'm Lakeisha. Oh, are you the Bracers? Yeah, we saw the posting. Good. You know a little bit of what's going on at least. You all set? I'd like to go over the details. Yeah, of course it's okay. So what can we do for you? I'd like to ask you two to very simple. Do something, anything to make the husband lose that gambler. Huh? What? That's it? Win a game of chance? Is it? A most intriguing request. You heard me right. I don't care what the game. Please, just please win against my husband. He's always been the type to get so wrapped up in whatever it is he's doing that he doesn't know when to stop. I mean, really, he gets a few wins in the casino and suddenly he's convinced he's a pro gambler. I know that one-track mind of his. He says he wants to turn pro. Anything I say is on 1 year out the other. So, what's the 9 achievements for your map here? So I'd like you to nip that in the bud before things go too far. Okay, family circumstances, huh? Looks like you got it rough. No, I was naive. I should have just refused when he suggested a casino trip. No point in complaining now. Here, let me give you 1,000 mirror as a wager. You wager this all on one bet, I'm sure my husband will take you up. Sure hope so. Is your husband upstairs at the casino right now? Yes. He made himself nice and comfortable up there. Last I saw, he was playing cards. Helio is his name. Understood? Well, check the card table. Do me a favor and don't hold back. Make sure he loses decisively. Is there anything else I can help you with? Any questions? We're okay. I think you covered the basics. The real question is, how do we win the match? I mean, gambling ultimately luck, isn't it? Yeah, but letting that luck live or killing it takes skill. Yeah, like staying at 16 when I have a 16. No, you fill them out. Put them on the wall and frame 3x3. Right? Strategy is the key. To be more precise, guess we're on the set for some fun time. Your strategy is what you're worried about. You'll be fine. My husband's a total amateur. He's totally care about lying. Every thought of process of mind is written on his face plain as day. He's not normally that kind of person or suited to gambling. Really? And that makes me feel a little bit more confident. Alright, let's do this thing. That's the spirit. Nobody will ever won a game by acting like a sore loser before the match even started. Look if you want. Check it in Discord. That makes sense for you. Forgot about that one for you. Are they in here? I ever won a game, but oh yeah, I said that. I'm in your corner, you guys. Now get up there and knock my husband down, if you pig. The charming Loto Casino. Equipped looking brand new, was established recently. All good. Anyway, I just reopened after renovations during the birthday celebration. Hey, now I think about it, it was being worked on last time. I see. So where's our high-rolling target? Right, his wife said he'd be at the card table. Bingo. Alright, come on, come on. Like the only person up here. There's Jack! Oh, the power is on the draw. I feel invincible. You'll win, sir. Know that you fought well, my good man. I'm afraid you just had no wrong phone. Yep, he's exactly as he said. That's gotta be him. Quick, let's talk to him. If we waste any time, he's bound to get wrapped up in another match. Alright. Oh, I can't save it before this? Ah. Wow, that's a big map. Huh? What's up with you guys? We've heard you know your way around the card game. So we'd like to challenge you. Challenge me? Alright, I'll bite. The question is, do you have the mirror? I'm not taking any cheap bets. Figured your 1,000 mirror rich enough for you. That's a mighty wager. Fearless, aren't you? Fine, I'll take you guys on. So, which one of you is going to be my opponent? Or maybe all three of you want to have a piece for the mate. At the same time, that works too. I'm feeling lucky. All at once is a bit crazy. We're not playing old maid here. In that case, good customers, how would you like to try a variant of poker? There's a few that allow a match to be settled over several rounds. Sounds like just what we're looking for. Can we just do roulette? I'll say. Well, I know my poker. What are the rules? Both sides choose a lineup of contenders and settle the match over 3 rounds. Each round is normal poker. The first team to win one would match wins. However, your team can only fold one time. One team member folds, the rest have to no choice but to challenge. It's a 3-round match, huh? Sure what they did. 5-on-1, I think I see 17. Simple, quick, elegant, I like it. Only problem now is that there's 4 of you. It's not like all 4 of us need to play. One of us can sit this one out. That's perfect, actually. If I can, I'd like to be the one to sit out. You sure, Chloe? Students are forbidden to gamble by school rules. I don't want you to think I'm trying to skip out on our job, but it's kind of awkward for me. Ha ha ha, no, I get where you're coming from. Gambling's not exactly a healthy part of your daily balance school curriculum. We can handle it from here, so take the load off. You just drag it on. Sorry for the mix-up. And then there was 3. We're well on the road to the climactic 3-round match. Not that would matter if there were 4 or even 5 matches. I'd win them all anyway. Are you satisfied with the rules as I explained them? Okay. I'm okay with them. Sure, we don't mind either. Well then, allow me a few moments to make preparation. During that time, good guest, please decide the order of your matches. Order. It's gonna go first and stuff. It shouldn't take us too long. Thank you very much. I'm ready whenever you guys are. Right, order time. How do we want to do this? I'd like to suggest that we pick based on the gambling prowess. Full disclosure, guys, I have like 0 confidence in my card skills. I always lost to Joshua. It's been a while since I left gambling behind my throat. But hey, this contest is all willpower. I can do it. How about you? Afraid not. I'm a man who's rife with confidence in my card game. Leave the center to me, for I am certain that I can play it well. Good with that. 1 down. Oliver second. It's between me and you now, Agate. I'll go first. You take the end. What? Why are you picking for me? He who strikes with all his might first wins, yes? In other words, he plans to settle things before you come to play. Exactly. There ain't no deep meaning in the order anyways. Basically, we just gotta win. Well, sure, but the pressure's on if it ends up going to the 3rd round. Finish preparing for the match. Everyone's ready to begin. Poker face is on, combat. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Good luck, Estelle. Yeah, thanks. Come on, Estelle. A girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. I'm actually playing. This marks the first round of 3. Poker rules in this region are what is standard. However, there is a hierarchy among suits. The strongest is spade, followed by hearts, diamonds, and bonnet club. Spades, hearts, diamonds, club. And now begin dealing the cards. Spades, hearts. This is bad. Maybe I could try aiming for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straight. Honestly, the odds aren't great. My lucky streak strikes again. My first round. I've already got a great hand. Man, I've got this in the bag. He must have a really good hand. I think he's bluffing. If that's really the case, I can assure you that he could be much quieter about it. Remember, you can't challenge an opponent who cares. Let's start things off. Do I aim big or should I aim low? Swap other cards. Way or another, odds aren't that great. Gotta aim big and hope to come out on top. You like to change cards? Yeah, 2 cards. And you, sir? I'll change 3. Okay, how'd that turn out? Damn, worthless. And all around. Its face hasn't even twitched. He's still so still. Yes, yes. Quite the poker face indeed. The grown man much as simply gags as much for affection by purring his brow. Got right into my hand while I was waiting. Come, good challenger. Come at me at any time. He's certainly confident. But I wonder how much of that is a bluff. I've got nothing right now. I'll bluff my way out of this, but if he calls it, we're done for. Do I push or do I pull back? Hold. Me? Bad chance I'd ever choose to hold. If you'd like to challenge him. Yes, of course. A challenge here. What? You sure? I've got a really, really great hand, so... You sure? Yeah, but why? I said I'd challenge you. Shut up and decide if you take it or not. What will you do, sir? What to do? I bet I could win with this hand, so I'll... What? What the hell's... Ape? I fold, I fold! I fold! Just please don't do anything to me. He said he's folding. Pardon? Yes, so he did. With that, sir, I'm afraid you can no longer fold. Starting with the next round. Fun. That was so scary. Ooh, Philly folded. Well, it might be more accurate to say he got folded. This very like Agate. The act of intimidation. Nice work, Agate. Now I know why you said you challenged him with a little power. Not only did you actually do it, you pulled through and won. Gotta admit, I'm impressed. Kind of stunned. Yes, your recovery was remarkable. Your position was looking very dangerous for a moment there. Yeah, I managed to work it out. So, we haven't won yet. Make sure you guys are ready for the rest. True. We won the first match, but it only takes one win for us to lose the bet. We need the courage to stand down if the situation calls for it. In other words, sirs, you are prepared for the next match? Ah, like you. My lady luck favored me with her grace. Counting on you. After all the talking you did, I'm so not going to go easy on you for this. Oh, this is dragged out. Wish I would have done the teacher one. I didn't even notice that one was there. I will now begin dealing your cards. Pair of fours. Jack high. Only a pair of fours. A rather inspiring hand. Here? No, I might come here. Seems kind of hesitant. Yes, his expression is different. He might have a good hand. Now, what to do? Should I reach out my hand out and track my foe? Either or would make for a worthy spectacle. Exchange all cards, leaving the pair. Exchange one card, leaving the pair. Well, you gotta keep the pair. 10 jack high. Small pair. If I was playing with that, I'd definitely keep the jack and exchange two. Can't do two. Exchange one. Play a game of deception. Do a challenge. Changing cards. One card only, please. You, sir. Take 2 cards. Oh. Oh, that fucking sucks. Took away my jack. In that case, the rest is up to my foe. He'll win this one. Can't read his face at all. What the heck are you thinking, Olivier? He has a surprisingly strong poker face, doesn't he? Alright. Yeah, I'm okay. Seems awfully subdued compared to before. Did he get some kind of big hand? The way he quieted it down is quite disturbing. Now, then what should I do? think we want to fold. Our foe's already folded once, so he will have no challenge this time. Dangerous to corner two already wounded beast. Do you challenge? No, I'll fold. Taking cunning to know when retreat becomes more respectable strategy. Folded, did you? Oh, you seemed quite disappointed. If I wasted a good hand on yours, then may you have my most heartfelt apologies. No, it's nothing like that. I didn't have much of a hand either. Ah, shit. As the next round, neither side will be able to fold. Would you look at that? He folded. Probably figured out his opponent had a better hand. I returned, my loves. Did you see my calm and expert assessment of the situation was flawless? But did Filio really have to go a good hand? If he challenged, you might have won. I'd say it was almost certainty that he had a much stronger hand than mine. He thinks if he had challenged, I'd be swimming in the sea of tears by now. I'd be swimming. Don't you think they're a wee bit dramatic? Now that both sides are folded, neither of us can back down in the final round. Exactly. So if you're going to settle this nice and clean in the next match. Yeah, well, wait. Next match is my match, isn't it? Kinda late for you to act clueless now. Our fate is in your hands, Estelle. I shall pray for your victory with all our strength. Pray, huh? Doesn't necessarily mean the hand of my dreams will come. Oh, but what if it does? Or what? What's going on in your twisted mind now? Estelle, I'm going to provide a word of advice. If you're ever uncertain of which card to choose, you may be better off simply tossing them to the wind. The thought reminds me of a popular saying which illustrates my point beautifully. It's easier to rebake a cake than to recoat the frosting. Popular Maya, you just made that up. Still, why tell me that all of this? Just a hunch. Keep it at the back of your mind during the match, won't you? So toss my cards, huh? Are you ready for final match? Hey, it's about time. I pray Adios grant you victory, Estelle. Sure, thanks. Something's bothering me. Okay. I trust him. Well prepared, I hope. So now begins the final match. Awkward draw. I have a hand now, but I could try to aim for a flush. That's really acting this time. I got it. It's here. Could it be? No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it, really. Ah, what a cruddy hand. Oh man, I'm done for. He's changing his tune. Yeah, it looks like he's got something worthwhile. Now, how will you proceed, Estelle? I hope my advice will fall in willing ears. Bad. It looks like he's on top of his game. Even if I complete the flush, he might come out with even better hands. The hand that I've got, though, not much more I can aim for outside of the flush. Something in my gut's telling me just to go with Oliver said. Throw all the cards out and start fresh. Even if I finish the flush, if he's got something better, there's nothing point. Never thought I'd say this, but you win, Oliver. Will you be changing cards? Yeah, all 5 cards. Okay, no turning back, Oliver. Well played, Estelle. And you, sir? I'll just swap one. What's Oliver doing? What is he doing? Ooh. Oliver kissing the dealer's ear. What the earth are you doing? My apologies. I simply couldn't endure the anxiety at any moment. The tension escaped me, so to speak. I feel much calmer now, thanks to your assistance. He rigged the deck. You idiot. You're satisfied then? Stop. Step back, please. I can't proceed with the game until you do. Oh, my apologies, if you pardon me. He rigged the deck. An idiot, but I'm a big idiot for actually believing in him. Well then, we're assuming as we were. You wish to exchange your entire hand, correct, miss? Yeah, all 5. It's here. 1 card for you, so. Okay. Alright, come. Do you have your cards? Now, if you would. Please show your hand. Okay, I'll show first. 10. King. Oh my god, he's going for, like, the royal. Are you fucking serious? Come on. Are you fucking serious? He got a flush. He really did come. He got a royal flush. Look at this. It's a royal straight flush. What the fuck? Apart. Royal something or... Isn't that the strongest hand? Whoa, whoa, that hand. Of all things. Spades. I'm gonna have to have a royal flush of spades. The odds of that are next to nothing. It'd be hard to win against that hand. Are you sure about that? Huh? Please show your hand as well, man. The conclusion of the match is never known until the last card is on the table. As soon as that first card flips, that second one is all suit low, you lose. There's nothing that beats a straight flush, except for a spades one. So, not much of a point when I'm up against a hand like that, but rules are rules. Pretty one-sided hand. Is this? Yep, there it is. No way! A spade royal flush? It certainly is decisive. But you have spades. In that case, your hand trumps filios. You're kidding me. This match is yours, miss. We won? We won? Ooh, we won! Please, check your wager. Won. What a splendid turn of events. What is it, Daggett? I see. So that's why you're acting so shady. Come now. Whatever could you mean? This is awesome. Well, whatever. I pretend I didn't see it. That's why we won, so you won't see me complaining. Always a pleasure to be at your service. Sorry for holding things up. Let's go report to the client. You guys, why are you gazing at each other like that? It's obvious. Agatha was so moved by my gallantly in second round that he's been dying to make a move on me ever since. What the? Stop spouting random crap, you dumbass. Come now. My red mind bow. You. A bow. There's no reason to hide your feelings, or are we playing hard to get? Wow. Oh, I get you shy, little boy. Don't listen to him. Come on, let's go downstairs and report to the client. That was fun. Really? You really beat my husband? Yeah, it was rough, but we took him down. Here's your wager back. 1,000 mirrors doubled to 2,000. Oh, that's fine. You can have it. Think of it making up how cheap the job was. Huh? Are you sure? I mean, I'm grateful, but you know. Are you sure you did enough? I don't know if your husband will learn his lesson just because he lost against us. I mean, even if he doesn't, I'm sure the casino will finish the job. They're professionals in their own right. After all, there's no way they'll let my husband keep all his winning streak of his. Good. In that case, we'll be moving on. You okay? Yes, fine. You've done more than enough. I'm amazed you took a bizarre request like this and seriously did, but you guys have been improved. You've done the Bracer Guild reputation justice in my eyes. Thanks. We're just doing our job, but it feels awful good for you to hear you say that. If anything else happens, I'll be sure to look you guys up. Come to us anytime. Hey. Madam. That was fun. Aw, it sucks I missed that one. So, Mukai Monster. Brain cosplay. What is this thing? Well, first, well, this would be the first. This monster now. Three. Second. All right, let's give it a shot. So arts don't work on them. We have to respond with physical.
Let's do this. Together.
Ah. Yep. Poison. Oh, don't kill him. Ew!
Yeah, come on. Zeke, take him down.
Oh!
You're right, please.
Oh. It's going good. My ass kicked. Win. I was getting my ass kicked. We're just doing some side quests now. I missed a side quest. Then we'll go rest and go do some other stuff. But yeah, I can't complain. Well, I'm definitely playing this week. That reminds me, I have an item I got from the last time. Yeah. poison blind. Well, that's why it didn't do any damage. Because it was a water-based attack and he took 0 damage from water-based elements. Makes sense. Alright, go in here and rest up. But yeah, can't complain. Really enjoying the game. The little event I just did with the casino was nice. Road. Go. Oh, cool. Holy, still here. What?
Together now.
Oh, it's...
Piece of cake.
I have to turn this ingredient. Should have enough. Egg, bird egg. That should be enough. So you found quite a bit out there. This is nearly complete. You've done some excellent work. Guess that means the job's complete? I suppose. Still. Oh, why not? Any chances you're out for going for a little while longer? Huh? I'm asking if you'd like to see this list completed. I have a feeling there are still a few more ingredients out there that haven't been found. If you find any of them, I'll offer you a nice little bonus. How about it? Sure. Alright, I'll give it a try. I just well read the thing and then to the end. Excellent, I knew you'd say that. Ask that you continue reporting to me as usual. The merchant business comes up and you can't continue after all. Just say so. I'll come up with a different plan, and at that point, payment will be as we originally agreed upon. Can't wait to see. Well, probably try to cancel it. We'll wait. Alright, so the next one I need is let's see. I can end at any point. Trail. I think that's the north of here. There's also the lighthouse we can go to. Check that out. Last time that was a secret quest. Oh, hello there. Yeah, fought these guys. Yep. Oh, well. That works.
Enjoy the show.
Oh, light. Side of the lighthouse? Yeah. That guys? This was a pain in the ass last. Like, I came in here, it was a real hard fight. Oh, dude. Still hurts a bit, eh? No use. Can't strain myself any further. Hi, Mr. Rock. No one. Who are you again? All right. I guess you don't really remember us, huh? Oh, yeah, this guy. He was knocked out earlier during the whole mess with the intelligence goons. Yeah, this is Mr. Vought, the lighthouse keeper. Oh, that's this. Here's the young whippersnappers who showed up back when I got knocked out. Yeah, we're bracers. Well, I guess we were junior bracers at the time. So how are you these days, Mr. Vought? I've been all right, mostly though. Recently hey, what's wrong? You all right? My bum back. Can't seem to shake the pain. Anytime I bend at all, it's like someone's grabbing a spike through my spine. Oh, that's awful. Pretty painful. Can't you take some medicine for it or something? I've been dealing with this pain since you were a diaper. I'll have you know, not to waste time trying to cure it now. It'll go away on its own. I'll see to that. Fortunately, I can't afford to sit around resting for too long right now. Huh? There's something you need done? Matter of fact, there is. I was right in the middle of an important job when you stormed in here. You know there's an ordnance used the lighthouse, right? Want the parts out for new ones. They ain't given them all that test yet. Well, sounds like it could be a problem. Nah, no worries. This is my responsibility. Wouldn't be much of a lighthouse keeper if it asked someone else to do it. I'll just take it slow and easy and keep my back straight. I see. Well, don't strain yourself, okay? You don't want to make it worse. You don't need to be worrying of this score, little miss. I know my body. Listen to me go on. Sorry to chew your ears off. Good luck with your work, bracers. Thanks. Take care, Mr. Vought. Oh, yes, one moment. I almost forgot. What is it? Well, about testing the ordnance. There's a manual on the bookshelf there with details on how to do it. If you're curious, feel free to take a look. Huh? Sure, I get it. It's an important job, to be sure, but it's mostly just flipping switches. Anyone could do it if they read the manual, I reckon. You know, don't you think? Just maybe. He's being the most passive-aggressive old fart in the universe is making us help him out. Ain't no maybe about it. Something wrong? No, nothing. Well, see ya. Title Lighthouse Manual. Read it. Configure the device. The layout, the lighthouse orbit control. 1 activation switch on to initiate beacon. 2 orbital altitude control. Object orbital level. 3 stabilizers, stabilize mechanism. 4 connection port set on to activate beacon. Activate the lighthouse beacon. You set the activation switch to on, and then set the connection port to on. The beacon should illuminate. If you think it's broken, please consult troubleshooting section below. Read before contacting the central factory. The activation switch isn't flipping. The orbital amplitude is set to low. It will not activate at setting it higher than low. So we have to make sure it's on low. Telling me output 0. The stabilizer is set to higher than the optimal orbital amplitude value. The result output would be 0 and the orbit stop. The output keeps dropping without any error. There are multiple possible problems. The most likely cause is the stabilizer setting as a gap between stabilizer setting and orbital altitude grows. Output becomes unstable and may drop randomly. You can't connect the ports if the orbital altitude set to high. Connection will be refused if the setting is set high. Warning. The context of this manual may be changed at any time without notice. We thank you for your understanding. Okay. So we'll save that and fiddle around with it. Ah, okay, so everything's in here. This needs to be on medium. This needs to be on. Medium. Damn it. Damn it. I'll be finishing up here in just a minute. Just trying to get this got that. So, no worries, buddy. Hey, Mike, check this thing out. Again, not bragging because I got it. But... some updating. My VR set, right? I got a battery pack in the back, the headset. This thing will last hours now. And I actually will get the hostess on Saturday, so I'll have that set up. The lenses won't come in till later though. I bought some prescription lenses. Oh, it cost. Yeah, so prescription ones only cost $100. Oh yeah, with that, I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna definitely, because I'm off tomorrow. If I get it in, I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna play some here. are going to actually call that one there, guys. Mike, appreciate you stopping in at the end. I'll be back Monday for more Trials in the Sky. Maybe I'll try to get the thing set up so I can get voiceovers. We'll see. It looks kind of tedious, I don't know. But have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for keeping me company. And I will see you guys next time.